What's up, Dog Pound family? It is opening weekend of Delaware's muzzleloader October season. We're out here getting everything ready before we go get in the stand. And Taylor's putting out some corn in our one area here. He's putting it right over top the remnants of the mineral block. You can still see part of the mineral block right there. And then we got Forget Genetics, apple flavor, Apple Jacks we're putting out, and that stuff's amazing. The smell alone will get the deer to you. It's just absolutely amazing. You just sprinkle it on over top of your corn like that in that area. Right over, that's an existing mineral site. So we started that a couple months ago, 3 months ago. So deer are used to it. And you can see they've been in here.
Got a bunch of acorns.
There's a ton of them. Acorns, they're like red oaks. Big old acorns.
And we got the freshly picked persimmons from my persimmon tree.
Yep, that's fresh right off the persimmon tree at Taylor's house. So we just kind of throw that in the mix. They like that stuff. Add that little extra aroma to the air. But of course, you know, deer love persimmons anyway. Kind of turn it into a little buffet for them. And then we're going to do the same spot or same thing out in the field, which is that way, where we've already got deer coming in every single night, already on the minerals and corn out there in that field. So we just wanted to touch this one up, which is kind of cool because we got this site here, and then if you look, beautiful woods, beautiful, a lot of greenbrier, but just through there is the cornfield, and then in between the two is the tower stand. So it's a beautiful area. I mean, we're sitting really nice.
Next year we'll do a food plot here.
Yeah, this is all going to be regular food plot, and we'll still keep on with the minerals and everything else. But every year we just try to improve it, and you know, new things come out, new ideas are created. That's the plan. We just want to keep always trying to make things better, not just for us as hunters, but we're trying to improve the ground for the actual wildlife itself. It gives them something where they can eat healthy. Hopefully it'll keep the disease down, because those minerals are very important for stuff like that. But
I mean, I don't know how old they are, but I have some deer tracks in the mud.
there's some right here that aren't old at all.
I wonder why my camera's not getting.
I don't know.
There's a big one there.
The camera's missed it. That's a fresh track right there, bro. That's a buck track. That's a little buck. That's probably one of them scrubs we've been seeing. Yeah, that's fresh. Okay, that's a good sign. But I don't understand why the camera, is your sensitivity set right?
Yeah, I have everything on high sensitivity. Oh,
You can see how heavy that trail is right there. They're using to walk around.
unless they're moving too, I don't know, too fast.
Well, it could be, and because it's on a. It could be they're just skirting. Just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, because it should still catch it. But see that water in there? They're still drinking that water right there. And you can see where all that brush, all them weeds are beat right down. So they're using it. All right, let's get out of here and let it be. Yeah, that's a nice little buck track. That's probably from this morning or not last night.
I'm gonna help that I ain't got great signal.
And that's where the magic happens. You all know that. Love that blind. The pond water looks great. That little bit of rain we got. And we got a lot more coming. Got 1.5 inches of rain coming tonight. But that pond looks great. All right, so we're gonna head out here in this field, touch this field up, and then we'll be heading to the stand. So stay tuned. Taylor had a bag open up on him in the back of the truck, and we lost half the bag. So we're just gonna make a nice little pile right there.
I'm gonna have corn and stuck in my truck forever.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be forever finding little kernels of corn. We got the bikes on here ready to go. Hopefully they'll get some action tonight. Look at that. Well, at least it don't go to waste.
Yeah. Won't go to waste.
I mean, we got that nice little pile down there right now. That's good. It doesn't look like there's any corn left in the field other than what's right there. So we just put out, that's crazy. We just put out, now there's some corn right there. We just put out like, 250 pounds. We put out 250 pounds of corn out here in this field last weekend. So in just that amount of time, and we spread out really heavy out here, but then we also spread like kind of made like a little golden, you know, yellow brick road type thing towards the trail camera. And a lot of that is gone. I mean, you can see there's remnants. If you look close, you can see the corn. There's remnants of it, of course, but you're talking 250 pounds of corn. See, we got some there, and then it gets real heavy here because this is where we put it in a pile. But you can also see where the deer have been out here smashing it. So they love their corn. So everybody wants to say, why would you put corn in a cornfield? Well, combines usually take care of much of the corn, so the deer still want corn, especially when it starts getting colder. So we're going to put some more corn out. Well, now they got some more. And then we'll throw the minerals on top of that.
Yeah, they like sewed it back up right, look.
Looks like someone just hand stitched it. You can tell how many deer have been out here because remember all the stalks? You see all the stalks in the perfect row, and then you see where they're smashed down. And that's where we've been getting all the deer on camera. They're just out here smashing these stalks down to eat that corn. Oh. Corn in the boot. God. Mist and rain a little bit. Feel it? Rain's mist and rain. Tell her what kind's that? That's the apple, right?
Yeah.
That's the bee's knees right there, people. Get you some.
Made in USA.
Veteran-owned company.
Great people.
Let me smell that bag. Oh my goodness.
Smells good.
Get you some.
They're out of Lebanon, PA.
And these, I'm telling you, outstanding people. Real patriots. Served in Iraq, Afghanistan. I think Afghanistan. I know that both of them, father and son, who are just freaking phenomenal people.
You got the...
And the wife is a great, wasn't purposely leaving you out, because you're awesome too, you know that.
Got to hang out with them at Kelly's Outdoors for our Customer Appreciation Month. Got to hang out, talk, get to know them better. Awesome people. Great, great family. Hope we get to spend more time with them.
They truly love our country, I'm telling you, and that makes a lot of difference.
And deer hunting.
Buy American, try to buy American, help out small business owners. That's what keeps this world ticking, people. And we all got to help each other. Nobody can do it on their own. So with that being said, we got the sites prepped. It's time for some live action. See it in the stand. The rain has started sooner than what the weatherman said. Go figure. Hopefully this is a flyby. That would suck. Keep your fingers crossed. We're in the stand. Well, guys, it's one of them things where I guess you could say if it weren't for bad luck, we wouldn't have no luck at all. It's just not meant to be. That's why we love hunting. It's the pursuit. You know, getting out here, chasing them. You don't always get what you're after, and that's what keeps us coming back time after time. You know, we got a nor'easter pushing through. I thought the weather would get the deer moving, but just wasn't meant to be. It just got dark. You know, we're like 6 minutes past legal shooting time right now. Taylor turned on his headlight to go get ready and go get the vehicle, and there's deer out in the field. So 10 minutes later, or 10 minutes earlier if they had come out or so, might have been able to get a shot. But it's the way it is. So you got to love this, and it's the pursuit, you know, all makes it all come together in the end. And it's the time spent in the woods with the ones you care about. So sorry we ain't got brown on the ground, but look, man, I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, I hope if you're out there hunting, I hope you guys are having a killer year so far. We still got a lot of hunting left to do. I mean, we still got several seasons left. This was only opening weekend on Muzzleloader, so we still got another weekend next weekend, because we can't hunt tomorrow because the nor'easter will be here, and they're supposed to get almost 2 inches of rain tomorrow, so it ain't gonna happen all day long. No. So either way, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging with us through the good and the bad. I love you all so much. You all know that. And keep your heads up. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So, with that being said, be safe out there. Take a child hunting and fishing so they too can enjoy the outdoors. And much love to you all from all of us here at the Dog Pound. And we'll see you next week. What's going on, family? It is today is the last day of the Delaware October muzzleloader season. And as you've seen, we've not had a whole lot of luck as of late. Not that we're not putting in the effort, it's just weather, different things like that, but the weather's really turned for the better. We've seen deer every night that we've been out here, and that part looks really good. And now we're seeing some nice looking, you know, younger bucks, but they're nice looking bucks on trail camera. So now they're starting to chase a little bit. You know, it's that part of October, you know, it's when they like to get frisky. So we're out here, we're gonna freshen up the corn stock that we've got, put some more minerals down, and tonight, hoping our luck will change. And we're hunting, you know, we're going after either a nice big mature doe, or if we get lucky, maybe one of them nice 8-pointers will come in here. And Taylor's doing what he loves to do, feeding the deer.
Gotta feed them so they can feed me.
That's right. If you didn't hear him, he said we got to feed them so they can feed us, which is a very good philosophy.
Kind of one-sided lately.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling everybody. It's been very one-sided. You know, we're like, you know, it's not that we're not seeing them. That we've seen them every night. It's just that they're 500 yards away, so not where we want them. Now they're coming out here after dark, and we've even had them come out last night. We had a fawn come out 1 minute after legal shooting time. Of course, we're not going to shoot a fawn, but it just shows you our luck. We know that there was other deer with that fawn last night, but it's just been one of them things, man. I mean, you gotta love being in the outdoors and enjoying God's creation, because that's what it is. I mean, this is our serenity. It takes away all the stress. It just makes you feel at whole. At least it does me. And it keeps me in a positive mindset with all the cancer stuff that I've got going on right now. So anytime I can be out here, me and Taylor, we have a great time. And I'm hoping that we'll get some, you know, good action, and so you guys can, you know, partake in that. It's been a very rough week for me and my family, and I'm not going to elaborate on too much of that right now. I'll touch base on that a little later. But you know, it's been a hard week. I'll just put it that way. If you guys are out there hunting, man, good luck to you. If you've, you know, leave comments. Tell me what your strategies are for, you know, your hunting areas. What works best for you. Always love to hear it and share information, because we're all each other's guy. We take care of each other. So good luck to all you guys out there in the deer woods, and we're going to get ready now and pack up, head to the blind, sit there, chill out, and hopefully big old swamp donkey comes up out of here tonight. So, love you. See you in a minute. Well, guys, we can't win them all, but we dang gone sure gave it a good shot. That's about the closest we've been this year to actually bringing one home. But I think you can see in the video, bull yearling came out in a wind. For whatever reason, the wind just acted weird tonight. Wind started swirling right here in this corner where the blind's at, and it's like she would come out and she paused, went back in, come back out. And I don't know if it was the wind, maybe they caught scent of us. I know that they couldn't see us. And if anybody thinks that the HECS suits don't work, well, we could have actually picked a squirrel up tonight. I think, squirrel tried to get in the blind with us, could not figure out what we were to save his life. I was sticking my fingers out the blind to him, and I don't know if he thought it was a worm or what, but he finally ended up leaving. Otherwise, he'd have been in the blind with us. HECS suits, man, it works on all game, all the time. All you got to do is wear it. I promise you, it'll make a difference in the way you hunt. But this was the last day of Delaware October muzzleloader season. We will, next weekend, stay tuned, because we're going to be with our good friends over at SCHRADE'R's Outdoors, hunting the eastern shore of Maryland, somewhere up around Henderson, probably somewhere in that area. But we're going to have a great time. That's muzzleloader season in Maryland. I think it's their doe season. So we're going to go up there on Saturday. It's the last day of their season, and see what we can do up there. And then, if not, we're going to take a little bit of a break, because we got to wait for the next season to come back in. But look, it doesn't matter if you're out here and you're taking something home every night. Look, that's great. Great on you. If you're not, don't get discouraged. You are still partaking in, my opinion, one of the greatest things that you can do. Be in touch with nature, being out here, soaking up the fresh air, and clearing your mind. It's good for your soul. If you new dads or hunters, please, as soon as they get old enough, take a child hunting and fishing, so they too can learn to enjoy the outdoors like you have. Be a good dad. Everything that we can do to get them away from video games. I'm not saying they're bad. I like video games, but limit the time. This is a great way to do that. Take them out with you. Let them get used to sitting in a blind. And I promise you, man, your hunts will change forever. There's nothing greater than seeing the look of a child, even if they're not hunting, but they're with you, and you get lucky enough to take a deer. The look on their face is one you will never forget, and you'll cherish the rest of your life. I promise you. Take every advantage of every minute that you're on this earth, because one day it will be your last. So make every minute count. And from all of us here at the Dog Pound, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the content that we provide. I'd like to hear from you guys. Throw some comments in here. Let me know what you're doing. If you're having any luck, let me know what state you're in. Let me know what state you're hunting in. I always like to see where our audience is, where they're hunting at, so on and so forth, because that way we can learn from each other on different tactics where different regions work. Some things work in some areas and some things don't. So it's a good way to network and bring people closer together, because like I said earlier, we're all each other has, because we've got to make this last beyond us so our future generations can enjoy this sport. I love you guys, and until next time, may God bless you. Stay safe, happy hunting, and I'll see you on the next time.